switched to my Chaos Fleet, and I'm going to try my hand at the 2v2 game mode. So I should be limited to 300 points in each game, and I'm going to have to rely on someone who at least I can now speak to in the text box, and they're going to have to rely upon me. So let's see what kind of game we can get. I've not really dabbled much in the 2v2. I've had some disastrous games with Hellbringers charging into brawling against orcs, and that never ends well. But I've got faith now that the game's been out a while, that people might have a better idea what they're doing. Let's see if this guy's got a plan. Because Chaos and Imperium, so he wants bombers, so I can take sticks and a Hellbringer. That'll do. I'll take the bombers and let's see if this works. So I've got to support these Nurgle bombers. And I'll set up on top of him. Alright, let's ready these guys up. Just set everything away. Let's keep up with him. So get my fighters out and then we'll throw some early vision out. We can see torpedoes coming in. And what has he got? Right. Tanky, teleportarium, and saying he's got armor pen on that other one, so not bad. Problem is, 225. Only one of my ships can keep up with him. He needs to stop, let my fighters take care of those incoming torpedoes. They've only got a 6k range, so he's not going to allow me. If he just slows down, my fighters will take care of them. Or is he going to drive through them? He'll drive through them. That's absolutely fine. Let's get the bombers ready. I want to keep him between me and the enemy fleet. It's a retribution, so not too worried about it. I'll set the little escort as one. If I can type. Unfortunately, I've lost vision on it. I need him to get the vision. And the game is getting quite laggy here. But the good news is, if he lets me get close enough, I can drop stasis on him. No stasis, sorry, a shield transfer. I think I'm going to get caught in that stasis. Not to worry. I'm not in range. Enemy battleship looks like it's teleporting. If I can get close enough. I'm having to give my position away here. We haven't seen the Chaos Fleet yet. I'm presuming that's the Chaos Fleet there, looking at the Lancers coming out. Come on, mate, let me get in range. There we go. There's another battleship, so we'll take your shield generator. I want to head to the right. Now he needs to target this thing. We'll take the despoiler on. That is going to be the main target for us. And now we'll silence him. What I want to do is run in and start dropping my powers of boarding actions on this guy. So we need to get within boarding action range, but I don't think I'm going to, so I'll just lightning strike him. Oh, we got his generators, how nice is that? Let's start trying to take out his deck. But he's run absolutely miles away from me, so I cannot support him. Very little I can do when you're running over there taking on the worst battleship. But not to worry. Let's try and get my fleet back together. They've got a hard on for the two Nurgle ships. That's fine by me. While you're doing that, I'll bomb the crap out of your guy. I can't get close enough for you. But what I should be able to do is drop a stasis in front of you.
Just show us something to kill.
And if we get close enough, there we go. We can now also support you. And come to a stop here. And just do what damage we can to this big fat chaos battleship. Discretion is now going to be the better part of valor. And I just got to deal with that battleship, which I can do because he's now running. Because he knows he's not going to be able to deal with two carriers. And now we have to kill this little escort, which should hopefully get killed by them bombers. Yep. And finish off with the lancers. I thought the despoiler was the bigger threat there, the retribution. But he'd done enough to chase that off and to do some serious damage to that despoiler with his Nurgle. Oh, quite a successful battle. And I get 100 XP on a Hellbringer. So let's have a look for another game. And we'll do some EVE Online ship spinning while we're sitting here. Can't spin them quite as fast as you can in that game. Keep catching the bloody menus as well. There's a planet killer in the distance, but the rest of these are my actual ships, which I think is quite nice. It shows you your fleet. Convoy. Who gets the convoy ships? The his, that's great because he's an Eldar and he can just whiz across the map. Now, normally on a convoy mission, I would be tempted just to park in the corner. But I'm fighting Eldar here. That's never good. So I think Slaanesh is going to be the way forward. So let's take my 2 carnages, because at least this way I can switch off the goddamn pulsars when they fire. But my transporters, I believe, are fully upgraded so they can run about. They have to kill 3. And the fact that he's Eldar makes it a lot more interesting. Now, it can be sneaky and place these just on the edge of this asteroid belt. And what we can do is hopefully get them moving at some point. I like his plan. So, no, I don't want to automate these things, but I'll set my main fleet to go there.
Switch to silent run. For the dark gods. Setting course. Engines on.
Let's make sure none of them run into that.
For the dark gods.
That's going to get murdered driving through that, but what the hell.
We are unstoppable.
Let's try and take them around the left hand side of this. And who's the last one left?
Tremble, for chaos comes.
Right.
Your orders.
I just have to try and manage these. We should still be silent running. We've got Eldar. Engine, let's go for that.
Ready eternally.
Let's keep them running away.
Your orders.
Not worried about them getting identified.
For now.
What I need to do is get in and start dealing with this. He can fly out of that, no doubt. We're going to set ourselves to close range to them Eldar. Don't think I'll catch him in that.
Set engines to full ahead.
Not quite in range.
Losing speed set. For the dark gods.
Now they are visible.
Cruising speed.
And these things only have weapons on there.
To show us something to kill.
But they can take on a Void Stalker. And that is exactly what we'll tell them to do.
Command me.
We're just out of range, come on. Oh, you swine.
We've sighted an enemy ship. For the ruinous powers.
And these guys should leather that ship by themselves. Not quite in range yet.
We'll follow your command for now.
See, people forget convoy ships can actually fight.
Setting course.
We're setting an entire fleet now against him.
Tremble, for chaos comes.
And let's get in there and deal with this guy. These other ships are an absolute mile away.
We are unstoppable.
And I will use my convoy ships, of course, to kill him as well.
Cruising speed.
Oh, he's going to drive straight into that rock.
Just show us something to kill.
we'll silence that.
Just show us something to kill.
And now we'll turn around and we'll deal with his other ship.
Ready eternally.
We'll tell my little guys to get out of dodge before he starts ramming them. He's taunted one of them, but not to worry.
Tear them apart. Just show us something to kill.
We'll now deal with this guy.
Moving to those coordinates.
And I'll intercept him.
Brace. Command me.
Because I don't want him getting past me.
Follow your command. For now.
He's going to get past, but not to worry.
Forward to the slaughter. For the dark gods.
I'll throw that down to slow him down. At least make him change his mind on the course he's going.
Your orders.
And we'll silence him. And then I'll pin him here.
Cruising speed set.
We'll keep that.
Command me. Let the galaxy burn.
And now we'll just kick the shit out of this guy. He's got to run away, there's nothing I can do to stop him. That worked out quite well. Fortunately I was blocking his pulsars, but he could have moved either side of us. No doubt he was cursing there, asking, wanting me to move my ships out of the way. But, yeah. Not a bad couple of games. Got to remember the other two players as well may not know each other and may not be working with each other. No XP of course, level 10, but just more renown in the renown pot. Not that the renown's needed. But a couple of games and that, it's getting towards tea time now, so I'm going to stop for some tea. So thank you for watching. Goodbye.